You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, LOOTDummies.com. Venture into the primal lands of Amotria on an epic D&D journey with your hosts, Seth, Sam, and your Dungeon Master, Taylor.
Well, I want to know, who is Pee Pee Poo Poo Man?
Yeah, I tried to ask that, but you weren't on when I got on.
That's what I've been wondering for a while now.
He's the legend.
The legend, Pee Pee Poo Poo Man himself.
It's
Okay.
a meme, I think. I know I didn't make it up. Yeah, it's real.
This is what were we talking about the other day? The bad memories of
Mandela
all the
effect?
people. Yeah, Mandela effects. Pee Poo 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 Man's a Mandela effect. It wasn't real.
No, it's real. It's a Toronto's notorious poop throwing villain. All right, let's go. Y'all ready?
Pee Pee Poop me.
All right, I'm gonna give us a quick little catch up. In the first couple sessions, we met our players. We saw Freddy sitting in the grass, and he saw a caravan, 2 carriages containing soldiers from the bog. We saw Durop, Nareep, and Blep, the bullywug, driving the second cart. And you decided to make yourself known. And after some back and forth, you got on the cart, you cast Friends on Durop, who seems to be kind of the impromptu leader of this crew. And after that spell wore off, he noticed that something was weird about you, but decided to let you continue riding with them into the jungle. They're headed into the Jade Mist jungle to the Tiger Folk Temple to recruit soldiers to bring back to the bog. We saw Finn, our Tiger Folk, played by Seth, approached by the leader of the Tiger Folk Temple, Sterling the Tranquil. He brought him back into his chambers and gave him the Jade Claw, the 2-handed war pick. Nightfall came. Freddy made some friends and slept in the Tiger Folk village. The next morning, we awoke to see our bog soldiers creating sort of a obstacle course with 5 torches on the top of the temple. The top 5 would move on to the next round. Finn, Freddy, Sanak, Renaj, and Banat were the 5 winners of the race. Shortly after that, Nareep, who is this strange shaman grung, he throws a bag of bones on the ground in this square pit, casts a magic spell, and it becomes this giant skeletal ogre. The rules are you cannot step out of the ring, and the last 2 left alive in the ring would be the winners of the fight. So Finn is knocked out first. He fails his first death saving throw. Freddy kind of stays alive, running around the edges. Freddy is one of the last 2, along with Renaj. That is where we're going to pick up here. We're going to begin tonight's session with a scene inside the mind of Phineas the Ferocious, the unconscious tiger folk laying face down in the dirt, knocked unconscious by the skeletal ogre. Finn sees himself falling in the third person in an out-of-body experience as he falls down, down, down through the black void of space and lands with a splash in the rushing waters of the Jade River, the river which he grew up around. As he fights and claws against the current, he makes his way to the surface. As he looks over to the river's edge, he sees a disappointed look on his mentor's face, Sterling the Tranquil. Sterling shakes his head and says, "It was supposed to be you, Finn. This is your destiny." Hangs his head and walks away from the river. We snap back to the real world as we see Nareeb walking towards the pit with a golden scroll in his hands. He mutters some words in another language, casting a mass cure wounds on all of the competitors, and Finn, you snap back to consciousness, just in time to see Drop raise the hands of Freddy and your childhood friend, Renaj, over his head. Drop chimes in. It wouldn't exactly be good for our standing around the world to be killing competitors, now would it? And at that time, Blep also comes from the back of the caravan and tosses some potions to all 5 of the competitors that were hurt, and they're actually potions of greater healing. So if you guys want to heal yourself, get y'all up to full health.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you guys can heal yourselves up. You kind of see a crowd of people around. Drop, he lifts the hands of Freddy and Renaj, kind of like a boxing fight. He lifts your arms up in victory and announces, "We are proud to announce 2 new trainees in Chief Gnoof's personal army, Freddy and Renaj. We will be traveling to the bog immediately to begin our service to the great chief and his family." Finn, Sterling the Tranquil slowly approaches you solemnly. He actually reaches down and he takes the jade claw from you. Finn, you have let me down. That's supposed to be you on this trip. I have respect for Renaj, but you and I both know that going to the bog was your destiny. What do you have to say for yourself?
Where's he at? Where's this other guy you say beat me? I'll whoop him right now.
Renaj kind of looks over at you a little hesitantly. Yeah, Finn, what's up? What's up, man?
I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. You're not taking my spot. I'm going with these frogmen to serve the frog guy. Come here. And
Now,
Finn
now.
takes off running at him.
Drop speaks up. Now. There will be none of this. There will be none of this. We settled this fair and square. We have our 2 winners, and we will be leaving shortly. We will have none of this.
By the time he says that, Finn's already walloped whatever his name is right upside the head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
9.
Okay, 9 total.
Yeah.
Oh man, what'd you roll?
A 2.
Oh no.
He kind of jumps out of the way, and by now Sterling had made it to him, and he had, while you were yelling at him, and he had handed him the Jade Claw weapon. So he holds it up. Hey! I won fair and square. I don't want to do this. I'm leaving here. You need to stay here. I don't want to do this.
You didn't do anything. You ran over and hid in the corner while I had a thing dropped on my head. If you're so tough, you'd fight me right now.
Is that a challenge? That's an official challenge?
I was pretty clear, wasn't I?
Fine. Everybody move out of the pit. I'll fight you right now. Winner goes, loser stays here in the village.
Deal.
Freddy just like slips over behind Drop. He's just like, I don't want any piece of this.
Okay, roll initiative, Seth.
Nat 1.
Oh, your rolls!
Your rolls, man.
Well, he wins the initiative. Shocker, I know. Y'all are back in this ring, just y'all 2. There's a crowd that's gathered around. I think that in this culture, this barbarian culture, and also the fact that I just watched Dune, I think that this is something that probably has come up before. You've got this kind of challenge system where you can call someone out to a duel at any point. So I think that your bog people are a little thrown off. They're kind of looking like, what the hell is going on? Like, what are we? But they're also just like, okay, well, whatever. I mean, they don't really care. They don't know any of you, so they're like, whatever.
Yeah. We just need 2 guys.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so he's gonna go first. So he's gonna come towards you, and he's gonna swing to hit you.
Okay.
He rolled a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. That's pretty much all he can do.
Okay. And I assume I still have my dirty old war pick on my hip.
Yes, you do. You still, yeah, you still. He's swinging at you with the big boy, the
Okay, that's what I
two-hander.
thought.
But you've still got yours, or even if you don't, there's a crowd around. You could have grabbed one. I mean, that's kind of the standard weapon a lot of you guys have.
Finn steps back and just rage. Okay.
So tell me
And-
what that does. I really don't know.
Okay.
You're
so
resistant to everything, basically.
Not
yeah.
everything.
So
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
yeah, gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, and you can't cast concentration spells.
So resistance is half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah, half damage.
Okay, cool.
The extra damage is super nice too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is it +2 to hit and damage, or just to the damage?
Just the damage.
Just the damage, but I'm gonna have +1 to hit this time with my blood hunt
Because he's
at max health.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, was that a Tiger Folk thing, or was that a Barbarian thing?
Tiger Bolt thing. Okay, so let's see here. Oh my god, oh my god. So that's gonna be an 11.
That hits.
Oh my god.
Did you put the Digidice in jail?
No. I rolled a freaking 2,
Oh
but
my
my
gosh.
modifiers are so high. Okay, so rolling to hit, and it'll be 10 HP.
You step back, rage, let out this crazy yell, pick up a who knows whose one-handed war pick off the ground, and you just fucking drop this dude in one hit.
With the back of it. Non-lethal.
So non-lethal, so he's just laying there. You hear some people in the crowd shout out, "He won! That's a winner! Fair and square! Winner! Winner!" You just hear like different yells and chant.
Finn's just jumping around, just go "Roar, roar, roar," over and over. He doesn't even know what's going on.
So at that point, Freddy steps out and raises up Finn's hand. He says, "Looks like we have a champion, everyone!" And he lets out a little prestidigitation spark of magic into the air, like a little just fireworks.
And Finn just stops jumping around celebrating, and his arms still raised in the air, and his jaw's on the floor, and he's just looking at the sparks that came out of this little fox guy's hand. He's just like, "What was that?"
You just hear kind of cheers from the crowd as this is going on.
He leans in. He says, "That, my friend. Do you mind if I call you friend?"
My name's Phineas.
Ah, Phineas. I'm Friendlin Cornelius, but my friends call me Freddy.
Your name's Friendlin. Can I call you friend? And Phineas just scoops Freddy up in a big tiger hug and is like, "Did you survive that big golem thing?"
By the grace of the gods, I suppose I did. But I feel more than just luck is going to be needed on this adventure. And I think you're just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, adventures. And he sets Freddy down. He scoops up the jade war pick. And he glares over at his mentor.
His look is like a mix between acceptance and kind of disappointment. He's kind of just gives you kind of a solemn nod. It's not really the way that he envisioned it happening, but you guys, y'all are a barbaric tribe, and you have these kind of unwritten rules, and so it is what it is. The three bog guys kind of look at each other like, "What the fuck? What is this? Uncivilized." And Durop comes walking over, and he's like, "Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We just needed 2, so let's go." He immediately goes over and starts hitching up his horses onto the 2 carriages that are just kind of on the edge of town. Do either of you guys want to do anything before you make it out of this village?
Ben just yells out, "Y'all all thought I would amount to nothing, and now I'm going to become a big shot." And just turns his back on the whole place.
chip on old Fiddy's shoulder.
Oh yeah, it's pretty large. Pretty large chip.
It's a big chip. He was snacking real hard.
Pringle.
Big shoulders, big
Full
chips.
unbroken. They're like pauldrons, but they're Pringles.
They're stacked.
Pringle
Pringles.
pauldrons.
Pringle pauldrons.
Stacked Pringle pauldrons. 3 stacks
Stacked.
on each shoulder.
Triple stack Pringle pauldrons. Now I'm hungry.
You guys mill about and make your way over towards the carriages. They kind of usher you over. Jarop still kind of leading the way. Nareep is barely spoken besides his casting spells and that sort of thing. Nareep hops into the back of the carriage in the front along with Darop, who is driving. Blep pulls up the rear. He is driving by himself. Who do you guys want to ride with?
Wait, who did you say is with who?
Nareep, the weird shaman dude, is with Darop, the ranger.
And he's
They're both drums.
inside the carriage while Drop is driving. I want to ride inside with the weird shaman like I did on the way here.
Okay.
Phineas sees his new friendolin climbing into the carriage, and he lied like tigers do, just kind of hops up on top and lays down and says, "Don't worry in there, little buddy. I got your back."
I'm sure you do, big buddy.
Love it. All right, so you guys start to make it out of town. Finn, you've really only left this town to go into battle. This is not something that you're used to, and both of you guys would know. It's down in the desert, kind of a long way from here. We're up in the north
journey, right?
Your characters wouldn't know right now, but it's several.
But we would know it's
days.
not like a few days to get there. It's like,
Freddie, have you ever been to the bog?
I don't think Freddy's ever been to the bog. I think he's from the north. Yeah, let me pull up the map here and see. Northwest, yeah, the left, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of up in the below the snowy parts.
With a nice. He's from a very nice, temperate area where there's, the weather's normally pretty good. They grow fine wines and have lakes and rivers and fields and streams and stuff. But you can't always stay in such a nice place.
What time of day is it when we're heading out?
It's pretty early. I would say the race was pretty intense, but all with the race and everything, probably a couple hours. I would say y'all are heading out about 10 a.m. You started that race around 8. It's the first of tour. You guys are headed out kind of southwest out of the jungle. So pretty quick into your journey as you're riding on this path. It's kind of a cramped path. The carriages fit through one at a time. About 30 minutes into y'all's ride, pretty soon, both of you guys give me a perception check. Well, actually, just Finn, give me a perception check up on the roof.
Yes, Finn. Perception check.
Perception light. Does he have like decent wisdom
+2.
and stuff? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I rolled a 5. So
It's just
gonna
his
be a
intelligence
7.
that's low, right?
Wisdom 0, intelligence -3, charisma 0.
Okay. I mean, zeros aren't the end of the world. -3. I'm curious to see what happens.
plays
when you
out. Yeah,
roll
that's
an
awesome.
Intelligence check.
Okay, so Finn, you don't notice anything. The carriages are kind of creeping along. Can't go very fast through this. This is a thick jungle. There is a trodden path, but it's overgrown with occasional roots and rocks. And y'all are in like Old West carriages, big wooden wheels. And you don't quite notice anything, but your driver, Drop, he starts to slow down the carriage in the front. Whoa. And he sees an obstruction in the road. You see some logs across the road that were definitely not there when y'all were coming into town last night. He actually has to pull the cart to a stop. What do you do, Freddie, inside?
First thing I would do is look over to Nareeb and be like, were we expecting any stops this early in the day?
He just goes,
Freddy would just reach over to the edge window where I assume it's like an open window with like grates on it, not actual glass. And he just kind of grab onto his hand nonchalantly, and out of his sleeve would run a tiny white mouse with a little red coat, and it would run up on the side of the thing, and then you would notice, if you were looking carefully, Freddy's eyes glaze over as he actually looks through his mouse familiar's
sick.
eyes
Okay.
to see what's going on outside.
Give me a perception check from the familiar then.
Oh God. Okay, let's see. Ooh, he's got a +3 perception. I don't.
Oh,
know
that's
how to roll
awesome.
that
He's like a
in the
little.
ranks.
He's like a little
Oh,
periscope.
19 on the die. 22.
Lucky.
Your rolls have been so bad.
So the carriage comes to a stop, and you see these logs across the path, and you would actually see through the eyes of Laurel, your little mouse friend, this bipedal ape kind of walking.
Is he like orangutan style or like gorilla
Yeah,
style?
like orangutan style, and he's
Okay.
kind of waddling away from the path. And with the 22, I mean, you can tell it looks like he put these logs down, and you see another one on the other side.
Like it looks like he just placed them and is walking away from doing it.
Yeah, and they're like trying to hide a little bit, but like this one you
weird.
kind of saw walking away like Bigfoot footage style.
Let me check here. I want to see how far I can send my familiar and still see through him. It's pretty far, I think, but let me double check. Within 100 feet of me. Yeah, so I'm gonna run out with Laurel and like go over to where that one is and see if I can see any more hiding, like where the one I saw was. Like follow him into the underbrush.
Okay, you can go ahead and move yourself where you want to go, just so I have a better picture.
Sure. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to make me a little mouse. Make me a little mouse. So like,
Oh,
if he's
you're
over
doing it
here,
as Laurel.
Yeah, I'm running Laurel.
Okay,
through
are
the
you trying to be?
underbrush.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, make me a stealth check as you do that.
Okay, let's see. What's Laurel's stealth? Oh, but he's got a bonus to that too. He's the perfect little scout. Total of 13.
13.
Mhm.
Okay, you're undetected.
Okay.
This one, he kind of like just gets to about right here. He's about 40 feet from the carriage, and he just crouches down in the woods, looking back at the carriage. And about that time, you hear this like grunt from behind you that you're not sure what it is. You turn around and see it's actually Blep, your bullywug companion, and he lets out this grunt, and you see him swatting at something, and you see this monkey, this cute little monkey. He's about 3 feet tall, and he's got these awesome like parrot wings, these super colorful wings with colorful feathers. But he's all brown like a regular monkey. He's got kind of a tan face, little black eyes, the brown tail. He's like fucking with Blep, kind of like picture Abu from Aladdin, like
Yeah.
jumping around him and like grabbing shit out of his pockets and all that. And as you do that with y'all's perception, you notice a bunch of these little flying monkeys start flying out of the tops of these trees. And everybody go ahead and roll initiative, as these things are pretty aggressive.
And my friend, I think we've got company.
What? Oh, look. Parrot monkeys. I rolled a 9.
Ben, you would know about these things. They have a reputation for being troublemakers, like kind of thieves and petty criminals. And
They're like the pixies of the jungle.
yeah. What's y'all's initiatives?
9.
Mine's 22.
Okay.
Or Seth.
These rolls are going to turn around.
We've determined one thing about Finn. He's not very lucky.
That is true.
He's strong and stupid and not lucky.
He has to work hard.
Okay, so now that the scene is set, you see about 6 of these flying monkeys and then the 2 apes that you had originally saw. I'm going to roll 1 initiative for all 6 of the monkeys.
Okay.
Oh, they rolled low. They got let's see if they have a bonus. They rolled a 5. The ape that's on the left rolled a 16, and the other one rolled a 17. Damn. All right, so the first thing that's going to happen before anybody gets a turn is that Durab is going to yell out and be like, Freddy, Finn, whatever your names were, please deal with this. And he's going to go inside the cart with Nareep, and not help you. And you are up.
Sounds like it's our job. Freddy? Okay.
Clear the road, if you would, dear boy.
I guess this is what we get paid for, huh?
We're getting paid.
So he's going to run up and hop out of the front thing, and then the next thing you notice, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp through Laurel, who's going to run up to the monkey that he was next to. And, ooh, it's going to be a 15 to hit.
That it.
Okay, so it's going to be... He takes 4 damage, so you just...
Hell yeah.
You see this monkey off in the jungle just back.
Okay, cool. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, and Frindolin will pull out a crossbow.
All right. Next up is the monkey, the big ape on the other side, right here.
I thought that said monkey snoo snoo.
Monkey snoo, death by snoo snoo. He is going to pick up a rock and throw it at you down in front of the cart. He can see you there.
Little old Freddy.
Ooh. I think he hit you. He rolled a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. Oh, no.
Okay. Throws a rock at you and it does 5 damage as it just freaking pelts you right in the head.
Oh no!
He lets
Lord
out
Freddy.
Lifts his hands up in celebration.
You see Freddy reach the back of his head and touch it and pull it down. There's blood on his hands. He's hurting after
no.
one rock.
He'll end his turn. It's the other monkey on the other side, and the first thing he's going to do is try and find Laurel. Let's just see if he can. Oh yeah, he can. He rolled 14. So he finds Laurel, and he's going to try and smack your little mouse over here.
Poor little Laurel. Dodge, Laurel, dodge!
Okay, what is Laurel's AC?
It's only a 13.
13? Well, that's not that bad. Okay.
It's not bad. It's not a bad AC.
He just kind of lift up this giant club hand and just smack down at this mouse that just shocked the shit out of him.
Oh, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
What was the roll that you hit me with last time?
It
was a 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I had cast Mage Armor in the previous fight, but that only makes my AC go to a 16, so I still got it.
Ah, shit.
But
yeah, he hits Laurel. He rolled a 13 on the die.
he's only got 1 HP, so Laurel disappears.
No!
But he just into like a mist of magical energy, little sparkles dissipate as he gets
that's
smooshed.
cool.
Where did this just happen?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could see that. Over here by this ape. Okay. Turn is over, and you are up, and you are on the roof of the carriage.
Phineas knows nothing about this poofing mice and stuff. All he knows is that his little buddy, Freddy, sent out his littler buddy, the mouse, and that monkey just murdered that mouse as far as Phineas is concerned.
Yeah.
So Phineas just goes into a full blind rage, and he rages.
Love it.
And he launches himself off this wagon into the face of the monkey man.
Go, Phineas.
Yes.
And with the blood hunt trait, he swings the jade claw.
I do
and
have to burst your
rolls-
bubble. This guy did take a little damage.
Oh, doesn't matter. 25 to hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is.
And so that will be. I'm putting this dice in jail. I did 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, I mean, like anybody else would be super happy about that, but for you, I know that's super low.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Your minimum
plus 7.
damage is 8. Oh my god, with the
minimum damage is
raid.
8.
okay. So this guy's hurting. He, you. Which side did you hit him with? Did you go bludgeoning, piercing? What'd you do?
Piercing.
Piercing. So you just slash across this thing, and he's bloodied. He's hurt. You want to do anything else?
I thought I might be able to reroll the 1, but that's only on natural attacks, on unarmed
Okay.
attacks.
Can
Gotcha.
I ask a retroactive thing?
Sure.
Of course.
When we were doing everything before after the fight, could we have considered that a short rest time frame?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got, as a wizard, when I take a short rest, I can get a little bit of magic back. So I could have gotten a spell slot back and have a spell slot for all this.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
In my mind, short rest is very informal. Y'all have had plenty. Actually,
Yeah.
the ride, y'all have already been in the cart for about 30 minutes when
Okay.
y'all
So he
came upon
easily
this.
could have just like done his
Mhm.
little meditation ready up. I don't know exactly what arcane recovery looks like. I'm gonna have to figure out what he does to do that.
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Did you want to do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next up are the flying monkeys, and they are just dipping and dodging and grabbing stuff from the cart. This one is going to fly down and actually just kind of like try and get in the cart. And he actually comes by you if you want to take a swing at him as he flies by.
I did specifically claim that I got my crossbow out, but if you'll let me take an unarmed strike, I'll try to swat
You
at
could
him.
do that. Or you could smack him with the crossbow.
Yeah. Works the same way. I mean, my bonus is pitiful. Yeah, it's a total of a 7.
7 to hit. Okay, that
7
misses
hit,
as
yeah.
it just deftly like dodges away from you and lands on the cart itself. So this one flies to about there, can't quite get to you. This one flies over this way, 30 feet towards the other ape. This one here flies back towards the cart with Blap. This one flies towards you as well. So you've got 3 kind of around you, Freddy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got one more way back here, and he is harassing the shit out of Blap on his cart still. So that's going to be it for them. They were kind of out of position for their little ambush. They were up in the trees, kind of flying around. So they've all swooped down and got close. We got 3 around Freddy and 1 over by Finn, along with an ape, and then everybody else is kind of a ways away. All right, you are up, Freddy.
Okay. Yeah, so Freddy's gonna kind of like roll around to here, like trying to stay within range of them and avoid opportunity attacks. Can I do that? Okay, so he's gonna roll around behind these guys and say, "Mr. Drop, please avert your eyes." And then he's going to cast Color Spray. It won't actually reach Mr. Drop if he's back up in there. But anyways, okay, 60-10. A button to roll it straight in here. All right, we're rolling in Tailspire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6d10, and this is how much HP you can blind.
Exactly. So 42 HP. So you start with the lowest health, which these guys all have the same health. So whatever that is.
Okay, so they are all 3 blind as a bat.
Okay, if 42 is more than all of their health, then they're all blind.
Yep.
I think they're just blind for a turn.
Yeah, how long are they blind?
Blinded until the end of my next turn. Ooh, so I get to attack them with advantage next turn.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Fully
yeah.
blinded. Okay, sweet.
They can move while they're blind, though, right?
They can. All terrain is difficult terrain if you're blind. That's just part of being blind.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool.
So he just sprays out. You thought the fireworks earlier were impressive. This is just like a prismatic, like shimmering dust that's like iridescent. It shimmers in all different colors in the air for a moment until it settles and onto the ground.
Does Freddy use a cane to cast his spells, or does it come out of his hand, or how does that work?
It's a little bit of both, but he's very flashy with his casting. So like for that one, he would have like spun around these guys, kind of a death, almost like slide roll around them, and then he came up and just shot it out of the back of his hand, looking
Cool.
the other way to avert his own eyes.
That's awesome. Okay, can you do anything else?
I can't. My familiar's dead.
All right. The ape that is over here in your face, Finn, is going to try and smack you. Just give you a big old orangutan bitch slap. He rolled a 10 to hit. He misses.
Miss.
He can't do anything else, so he's just gonna stand in front of you. End his turn. This other one that threw the rock is going to do that again. He liked that, so he's been hunting around for rocks to throw at you.
Oh god.
Oh, he had a 18 to hit with this rock.
Oh no!
He's
He
a
got
freaking
me.
sniper.
He got me.
All right, he's gonna see how much damage he does to you. Oh shit!
Oh, I'm almost certainly.
He did 8 damage to you.
Holy shit! If he had done one more, I would have been insta dead.
Oh no!
But I'm not. I'm just down. I went to -6 with that attack. I have
Holy
7
shit.
HP. I'm so squishy.
You are squishy. Okay, you're down. All right, Finn, you're up.
Finn has no idea yet what has happened behind him, and he's just like, "You killed the little mouse!" And he swings the jade claw pick again, rolls a 19 on the die,
That is.
Go.
and then does 14 damage.
Woo. Okay, tell me how you want to do it.
So he just sinks the claw into this monkey's chest, and as the monkey starts falling down with his heart pierced from the jade claw war pick, Finn's just going, "You killed the mouse. You killed the mouse." And then as he slumps down,
Like a crazy person.
yanks the pick out of the monkey's chest and just is like, "You killed the mouse." And he turns around and sees Friendlin on the ground, and he just goes, "No!" And he just starts sprinting that direction.
Okay, you do have a monkey right there that to your left that you ran past. Did you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
He'll take he's going to try and take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
But oh my god. Rolled a fucking dirty 19.
That's a hit.
Or a nat 19. He rolled a 20, a dirty 20. Okay. So these guys are pretty weak. Let's see what I can do to you.
I'm very curious.
He did. He did 0 damage to you.
He just kind of goes to peck at me, and I just kind of stiff arm him as I run by.
Raises off of his
monkey parrot
iron muscles.
Yeah, he just he hits, but just bounces off of you. He's like, "Ooh, ooh, oh!" His eyes get all big, like a little cartoon monkey.
So, is there anything I can do with the bonus action to assist you in this time, or do I gotta wait?
I don't think we have any potions, otherwise you could just
I don't.
slap splish me.
Yeah.
Slap splish.
All right.
We'll get stocked up.
So it's a little monkey's turns. These 3 are blind, and they're just flying randomly because they're already super chaotic. So they're just gonna go their full movement. This one, he's stuck in the cart. He's bangs into the wall.
Poor Drop.
Actually, Drop, he thinks it's one of y'all knocking or something, and he just opens the cart and he stabs out with a short sword and let's see if he can hit this one.
He thinks it's one of us and he stabs out with a short sword?
Well, no. He thinks it's one of y'all knocking on the cart door, and so he pokes his head out and sees this monkey, and he's like, "Oh, good heavens!" And he swings. He rolled a 16 to hit, so he hit this thing with the short sword, and he kills this one.
I like Drop. The other guys are weird. They're well equipped, if you will.
They seem kitted, yeah. Let's see. Okay, this one is not blind. He's gonna fly up behind you since you just flew by him, and he tried to hit you but couldn't. So he's gonna try and hit you again, Finn, and he gets a. God, I'm rolling so good. Jesus, he got a 16 to hit.
That's it.
He does 0 damage again. He
Amazing.
literally flies full speed from his spot after you ran by, and he smacks into the back of you and just falls to the ground. What the fuck?
Big old
I can
7
totally
foot,
see it.
245-pound muscles of steel radiating pure rage.
He's going in with a shoulder check and just.
Yeah. This one kind of sees the commotion. He's going to come towards you just a little bit. This other one's back here fucking with Blep still. Okay. Freddy, it is your turn, but you are down. You're going to give me a death saving throw.
Death saving throw. 14. Got a success.
Okay. Next up is this other ape on the other side, the rock sniper. So he's going to keep trying his luck. He's going to throw a rock at Finn this time. Oh, his luck has ran out. He rolled an 8 to hit. So a rock just goes whizzing by.
Of course, he rolls the 8 on the barbarian, not the wizard.
He goes whizzing by Freddy as he lays there on the ground. Next is your turn, Finn.
What is Drop again?
He is a grung ranger. He's like a tree frog
Tree folk ones,
ranger.
right?
Okay.
Mhm.
I assume Phineas can pick up Freddy.
Oh yeah, you could pick him up easy.
Yeah, let's see what I weigh.
Well,
I
I'm
weigh
thinking like 50,
100
60
pounds.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're no, I'm 5'10". I mean, he's an animal folk. He's still a person.
Right.
But he weighs 115 pounds.
Yeah, he's little. You can pick him up easily.
20 strength.
You curl.
You can pick him up with one
115.
Yeah.
Yeah, you curl 115.
So
for your workout.
basically, Phineas scoops up Freddy and says, "Mr. Frog, save my friend!" and deposits him into the cart because the door got opened up and Phineas realized the frogman was there. And then he zooms over here. Oh, he just has enough movement. He goes, "You hurt your friend!" And he swings.
He's like unhinged.
18 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 16 damage.
There we go. That's
my
fucking
gosh.
damage.
You just fucking smack this guy and he is reeling. He falls back and kind of balances on one hand and just barely even gets back up.
And Phineas just like, "You hurt my friend." That's all.
So Durop opens the door again. He's like, "Oh my god, these rookies." He opens the door and he grabs Freddy and pulls him in way too fast and then shuts the door again. And next up is our flying monkeys. Okay, so what's the status of the 3 blind ones?
At the end of my last turn, they became sighted again, so they can see now.
Okay, so this one's gonna fuck with the cart again. So is this one. What they're doing is they're like trying to get in the cart, and you see back here in the back, they'll occasionally come flying out of the back cart with like a potion of healing. Like they're like little scavenger fuckers. That's their main goal. They're not trying to really kill y'all. They're trying to get in these carts and get y'all stuff. This one flies over to the cart. This one is going to fly up behind you, Finn, and try and attack you. He got a 7 to hit.
That's a miss.
I'm going to do something. These two that are trying to get in the cart, they're going to attack the door while y'all are distracted inside. Drop is kind of, it's just everything's kind of happened at the same time. Oh, okay, that's a dirty 20. Okay, so they both managed to hit the door, but they're not doing much damage. They're just kind of like slapping at the door. They're grabbing at the handle with their tails. They're just kind of like rabid little pesky varmin. All right, so that's all they can do. Freddy, it's your turn. You are in the cart, but go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Ooh, 17. Okay, so 2 successes. Looking good, looking good.
All right, next up is this remaining ape that is standing in front of Finn. He's going to take his dying breath and try and smack you. He rolled a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right, you're up.
Phineas is done talking, and he just rears back and swings the claw again.
Okay.
There'll be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And then that'll be 9 damage.
Tell me how you want to do it on this one.
Oh, he just rears back, he spins it around, and swings the bludgeoning side right upside its head, and you just kind of hear a hollow crack as Finn turns around and starts walking towards the cart where the monkey parrots are attacking his friends.
You're going to take a attack of opportunity if you move past this other monkey.
He just doesn't even know what's going on.
They're so pathetic. They're like not a threat. Although he did hit, he rolled a 19. See if he
That's
does any damage. Okay, he does 3 damage to you. So as you walk
No,
by,
one.
oh wow, he does 1 damage to you. So he bites out at you, and he tries to bite your ear, and he gets a hold of it, but you in your rage, you just kind of shake it off and just take a nick to the ear.
Kind of does a little guttural growl, just like, and just keeps on going. He's like, friend, are you in there?
Narib actually grabs a potion and pours it in your mouth, Freddy, and he gives you a regular potion of healing.
Ooh, okay. Potion of healing 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so you get 10 healing.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So he just okay. Oh my god.
Drop literally grabs you like by the lapels on the front of your vest, and he spins you towards the door, and with both hands he pushes you out the door.
He just kind of stumbles back out. He's like,
Get back out there, you bastard.
oh god. What the hell did I get caught up in this time? Well, at least this time I've got a friend.
You're on the cart, like where the driver would ride.
Okay. So he is going to whip out his cane at this monkey that's closest to him. Oh yeah, 19 on the die.
That is.
The damage is gonna be so pathetic. Roll it here. Oh, max damage, 7 damage to the little spider monkey.
You kill it. Tell me how you kill it.
Yes. So he just like whips his cane out to the side and just catches him against the post on the wall and like holds it for a second, and the monkey's just like stuck there. And he looks down at Phineas. He says, "Well, friend, shall we dance?" And he hops down off of the cart.
Oh yeah, that was your turn. Okay, so we got. Oh, this ape is dead. So Finn, you're up. You've got 2 that are fucking with the cart. They're up. They were the ones that were trying to get in the door.
Okay.
And then you've got 1 that took the opportunity attack that bit your ear. So y'all have 3 up here by the front cart, and then Blep has actually killed this one that was fucking with him. He just, with a giant great axe, just sweeped it down and just fucking chopped it in half. So there are 3 left by you guys. So Finn, you're up.
Finn's like, Freddy, you're okay. I had this crazy big monkey over there that killed your mouse friend. I was over there banging on him, and then this other guy over here killed you. And Phineas just goes into this long monologue about everything that's happened since the fight started.
Quite infuriating. I bet it makes you very angry, and you would like to finish off these monkeys, right?
And Phineas is just patting Freddy on the back and just casually just swings his claw at one of the monkey parrots while he just doesn't stop talking. He's talking the whole time. Rolls a nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Tell me how you kill him.
go.
That'll be 25 damage.
They have 3 HP, by the way. So tell me how you kill him.
So he's just running his mouth at Freddy and just randomly just like kind of sees one out of the corner of his eye and just kind of casually just reaches over and just kind of like does like a fly swat motion and just sticks the monkey on the end of his pick and then just kind of shakes it off on the ground while he's still talking nonstop to Freddy about the fight and how it's going. And then right at the end of it, he's like, and then that monkey parrot right there just tried to get in the cart and I just killed it right there.
You did that. That was fantastic. At this point, like Frinlin's got like a hand on his shoulder because he's just been enraptured into his eyes. He's like, I really think we should focus on the fight, my new friend.
Oh, we're still fighting?
Well, yeah, I believe so. There's one more right here, and he goes to whack it with his cane. Ooh, another 19 on the die.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
4 damage though. But you said
You
they
kill
were
it.
super low, right? So he whacks that one up underneath the cart.
It just goes, ah! Falls down. There's 1 left. It's right here behind you guys, and it actually starts to run, kind of fly and scurry up this tree. Do y'all want to do anything with it?
Phineas, there appears to be one more getting away.
Oh, they're everywhere. They're really harmless. They just like shiny things.
I understand the sentiment.
It scurries up the tree, and y'all are out of combat. So you've got these logs in front of the cart. You hear some commotion inside the cart, and he pokes his head out of the door, and he's like, all right, are we ready to go? Have you got this mess cleaned?
Yeah, and he just launches into his monologue again. Phineas does.
Okay. So y'all move these logs out of the way. It takes you a little bit of time. I mean, there was 4 or 5. Those apes that you killed, they weren't the best fighters, but they're strong little fuckers. They had created quite the blockade. So
Now let me ask you a setting question.
yeah,
Were these ape people or just straight up apes?
they were just straight up apes. You didn't hear any talking, any kind of.
There wasn't the glint of knowledge in their eyes.
No.
Yeah.
It seemed like I mean, clearly they're somewhat intelligent, like to carry out a planned attack, but not to the level of you guys.
Okay. All right.
They're at a lesser stage of evolution.
Maybe like Phineas's level of intelligence.
I don't know about that. Even lower than that. Nonverbal.
Yeah.
Phineas is just like, man, those apes are big. Look at these big logs. And he's just chucking them like they're not even there. Like, they put some really big logs down here. Man, these things are heavy. And he's just fucking just chucking them like little sticks of.
Randall is like trying to get a hold of one of the smaller ones, and he's doing like a waddle backwards, trying to drag it off the thing. He's sweating. He gets one off, and he kind of dusts his hands and brushes off his collar. He's like, whew. Man,
you turn around and all the other logs are gone. He's moved like 6 in the time that you moved the one.
And Phineas is just like, man, good job, Freddy. You're strong. That was hard work.
Yes, same to you.
And he just, in one solid cat leap, hops back up onto the cart and curls back up on it.
Freddy will kind of hoist himself into the cart and flop down. He's sweating. He's like, well,
what about Laurel? What happens with Laurel when he disappears like that?
It takes an hour to cast it, and the way I'd like to do it is like if I have downtime, I don't want him to be like doing rituals the whole time, you know. I kind of like the idea of just like after a while he opens up his coat and looks inside, and Laurel's poking out as one of his pockets.
It's almost like he like finds you over time. Like he just like comes crawling up your leg or something.
Yeah. And like, so he'll be kind of, wiped out for an hour or so. And then at one point he'll hear a little meep meep and he'll look at it and you'll just kind of see a relief. You'll see a relief on his face and he just kind of takes a breath and sits up.
He just kind of, he nuzzles into your jacket pocket on the inside, and he just like kind of nuzzles into your chest and goes to sleep.
There, little buddy.
Y'all continue your journey out of this thick desert mist, and you come to the clearing that Freddy, you first saw this caravan approaching from the other direction. And the clearing, let me just describe the clearing just real quick. When you come out of the Jade Mist jungle, you see this massive river basin. It's almost, think like kind of a delta area.
Like big bow rivers and stuff.
Yeah, you see like kind of it's meandering its way along the edge of this rainforest, and it splits off, and it's kind of this real marshy area. And that is actually where we're going to stop for the night as you enter that clearing.
Excellent.
Nice.
Find out what happens to our party on the next episode. Thank you for listening, and check out lootdummies.com for more info and updates. And tell a friend about the show. Goodbye.